Hey Leo, how are you doing? This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Leos? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Eight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What's coming towards you? The Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Two of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blockage is Judgment, Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. And your outcome is the Hangman, Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Okay, Leo. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is about emotionally detaching from a person, place, or a situation that no longer serves your highest good. This can also be a situation where you need to reconcile differences, because a situation in the blockage is somebody who could be feeling a little bit pressurized, or you feel a little bit pressurized to compromise and stay. But this is also a calling. So you're being called to a new partnership here where there's more equal give and take. So this is about you being in pursuit of that ninth cup, something more that floats your boat. So what is it that you're walking towards? Because Judgment is about releasing and letting go of the rope, or for you to catch your lucky break or break free of whatever you have been trying to outrun or escape, or that you have been putting off and delaying. So there's some kind of like, answer the call, pick up the phone, call, I don't know. What is this? Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Eight of Swords is self-imposed prison. I'm stuck, tied, trapped. I don't see a way out of this. But there is something about, I just need to escape and breathe. So there is something about escaping your thoughts, because not all the thoughts that you think are actually real or facts. But the Ace of Swords is about clarity and truth. So there is something about like get out, air out your fur, or just go for a nice brisk walk and get away from something that has been keeping you confined or restricted. And this Ace of Swords is also cutting out your own deceptive behavior. Your looping thoughts, you have created this. This is a need for you to purge those old thoughts. And about coming into your body. So leaning back and relaxing in that nice, beautiful feminine energy, being open and receptive to help, love, and support, but knowing when to spring onto your masculine energy. So what is this Ace of Swords? And the Emperor, Major Arcana 4, Aries. Also read that as Scorpio. Well, the victory here is about taking back your own power. This is also something about bossing up, leveling up, a vision. There's something about a change in your vision. And this is firm and fair decisions. Seeing the bigger objective. What is this Two of Cups? I'm also getting something about a conversation possibly with a lawyer or a judge, or what is this Two of Cups in your focus? And the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Two of Pentacles is having a lot of irons in the fire. I'm also getting something about weighing up your pros and cons to some kind of partnership. And it doesn't matter what kind of partnership this is, but when you do have the Two of Pentacles, that's about multitasking, going here, going there, and going everywhere. Or you kind of flip-flop and go back and forth. And I feel like some kind of situation is just comfortable. So it's really uncomfortable. But you're being called out here. And somebody here is like, can we just reconcile differences? Can we, have a clean slate? Let's find out. Because this is somebody who is gripping and holding on to the rope. But it's telling you to cut the rope, right? See how it's like you have the sword? You can cut the rope. It's you that needs to cut this rope. Yeah, you're on the fence about some kind of partnership here. What is this? Judgment? And the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I feel like the Queen of Swords, yes, can be somebody who is very controlling, my way or the highway, very cold, very rigid. This is also a situation where this person or you have been putting up a lot of garbage or BS. And once I feel like you express this truth, there is no going back. This is also divorcing your job, divorcing, you know, a friend, divorcing, you know, where you live. This could actually be something about divorce. And somebody here, is trying to control a situation so that you don't cut the cords. Because this is about, you know, rising above a situation, letting something go. Somebody here is not letting something go. They're pissed off or angry, a little bit bitter. Or this person is very controlling and trying to pressure you into what? So there's something about a hangman here, stagnant, stuck, hanging around. It's hanging on your back, weighing heavy on you. The hangman, gaining a new perspective, but this can also be somebody who is stubborn and unwilling to budge. Needing a second opinion. I'm also getting this person in the blockage is very opinionated. So maybe it's been really hard to walk away from, I don't know, a friendship because they are extremely opinionated. But you taking back your own personal power, and there's something about a change in your vision. Yeah. And the Star. Major Arcana 4, Aquarius. Well, the Star card is about to stay hopeful. And so if you're leaning into pessimistic or a situation where a person has been judging you quite harshly, I'm getting somebody is judging you quite harshly or is a little bit pissed off, bitter, angry, and wants to keep this going. But there is something about a new way of thinking and a new way of understanding a person or a situation, not, you know, forgiving them because they deserve it or for their wrongdoings or shortcomings, but so you can move on and move forward. That Star card is also something about an energy drain, but it could also be a friend, right? Somebody who's been in your life for a long time. And this friend keeps you around as an option, and maybe it's keeping you a little bit bitter. Or they want to reconcile with you, but you don't know if you want to reconcile back with them. Somebody's wishing and hoping that you will sacrifice more for them. Okay, so what is this 8 of Cups and 8 of Swords? It feels like you just keep walking a certain maze and it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so doing something over and over again and expecting a different result with this person is the definition of insanity. And the 10 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, well, the 10 of Wands is suppression and oppression. It means closed mouths don't get fed. So if you are having a hard time finding your voice, it's asking you to find your voice, to speak up. And it might be hard for another person to hear, but I feel like it's necessary. That 10 of Wands is about releasing and letting go of heavy, old emotional baggage or the thought that you think that you are stuck. You are never stuck. I'm limited and stuck. You're not. Or somebody here is in a one-sided dynamic, which you could be, right? But how do you get yourself out of it? By being vulnerable. Vulnerability is the bridge to connection. What is this Ace of Swords and Emperor and the Hermit? The Hermit is about wisdom and knowledge, looking at a contract a little bit deeper. I'm also getting something about withdraw from something that has been very controlling. And I don't know if it's like authority or a place that you work, or this is about you becoming a healer, a mentor, a speaker. Healing and mending. That Hermit is also doing something singular or solo and being more independent. Could have somebody who's codependent and reliant on you too much. Or this person is bitter, salty, angry. And the Seven of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. It almost feels like you are afraid to walk a journey of the unknown here, Leo, because you feel like somebody in the past or people constantly drop the ball on you, but you always show up. That Seven of Cups is fantasizing, dreaming, and visualizing of what it is of a partnership that you want. But I'm also getting something about there's mixed feelings and mixed emotions of when it comes to a partnership. This could also be a friend that you can't believe that, you know, whatever, did something to you. Not talking. But there is something about like emotional roller coasters with this up and down relationship. Seven of Cups is also the card of procrastination. So again, dragging something on, dragging something out way longer than it has to be. I'm also getting something about you saying like, wow, what a drag. So what is this salty, bitter, harshly judgmental type of a friend, family member? And the Death card. Nope. Okay. I'm telling you right now, if you're dealing possibly maybe with a Scorpio, but Scorpionic energy is about change, transition, transformation, you know, death and rebirth, and the Phoenix. It means hitting rock bottom in situations and then rising back and coming out more powerful, more stronger, more braver than you ever thought possible. And that's why I feel like you might be dealing with an air sign, an Aries, or possibly a Virgo, a Libra, maybe a Scorpio, but this person is unwilling to change, unwilling to budge, unwilling to transform and metamorph. They're unwilling to stop being bitter, stop being cold, stop being avoidant. They're also a crappy communicator. This person, because this is usually seeing clarity, truth. This is also something about discernment. So this person does not know how to discern things. It means this person fantasizes and dreams about like having relationships and wanting to have good partnerships, but they also are a big fat procrastinator. I'm also getting something about you realizing not everything that glitters is golden, especially even if when it comes to like a relationship, partnership, whatever this is. Hangman, this is about you gaining a new perspective, or somebody around you, a friend, is being like, hey, heads up, stay hopeful, because the Star card is here, which is healing, hope, faith, renewal, optimism, right? Somebody quite optimistic. And vulnerable. A friend who is waking up, or you're just waking up to this friend and realizing this isn't my friend at all. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, no. And the Four of Pentacles, again, This could be a withdrawn person, or there is something about you withdrawing from some kind of commitment connection. This person is not willing to change their attitude. They're salty, they're bitter, I don't know. They're just controlling a situation. They're not willing to change, they're not willing to budge. Hangman, not willing to gain a new perspective. Four of Pentacles is also suppressing your feelings, bottling up your feelings, or somebody also bottles up their feelings and then they explode. So with this Four of Pentacles, this is my need for greed. It is also somebody who is tighter than a skin on a grape. So this person, you will recognize this now because you'll be waking up of like, wow, I didn't realize that. This person is desperately trying to keep you in this small pin or this small box. It is also clingy, codependent, only gives you the time of day when they feel like giving you the time of day. Be a beacon, be an inspiration, light the way for others. Yeah, so you could also be here about taking back your own power here and changing of how you view relationships. This is also you having a lot of clarity, truth, and breaking out on your own. And with the Hermit is about you're packed with wisdom and knowledge. You're doing a wise thing for yourself. Unicorn Portal, focus on your light. Listen for a message. Focus on your light. Listen for a message. Find and you will seek. The freedom of truth. See, once you speak this out loud or tell a friend, I feel like once you can vocalize it and say it out loud, I feel like you will know what to do. The freedom of truth. Communicate honestly. Be who you truly are. So there's something about communication as well. Getting your message across and being a beacon of light. Be an inspiration. Light the way for others. Game over. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Outdated, discarded, outdated, irrelevant, and old news. I'm getting something of this might be an old relationship. Or maybe a friend you haven't talked to in a long time and now they like want to have a conversation with you. But if this person made you an option, I make this person non-existent. Because they're going to try to cling or hold tightly on you, or there's still going to be the need for greed. Getting played, manipulation, lies, and control. So, puppet on a string here, Leo. I get that this might come with strings attached. And it's too heavy of like, no. Putting on a show. Yeah, maybe they're putting on their best self. They're putting on their best performance to show you that they have changed, but they haven't. I'm telling you right now, this person is judging or really harshly judging you or hypercritical towards you. I'm also getting somebody is salty, controlling, and you've been putting up with a lot of garbage and BS. And this person you might be investigating this. They might be, doing drugs. I don't know. That's not for everyone. And that could be a friend. Maybe you thought that this person got clean, or like you had a falling out with them before because they were talking nonsense, or maybe they were super angry and pissed off and off their rocker. No, they have not changed. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. I feel like you have a friend that is trying to tell you to stay optimistic about a situation in the future. And then to be vulnerable, to release and let go of this situation that you're currently looking at. You kind of have your head buried in the sand of like, I'm not going to take my rose-colored glasses off. I just want this person to be this person. They're not. And that's about the gaining the new perspective of like waking up to who this person truly is. Staff, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. That's all you need to know. You'll be taken care of in difficult times. Bouquet compliments from an admirer. Just watch if this person is putting on the moves here. Owl, good advice from a wise person. Yeah. Seek. I'm getting something about you having a private conversation with another friend. This person could also be like, feels kind of like a, could be a feminine, but I feel like it's a man. A man? Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Temporary situation. Rabbit, too much concern with sexy time. So too much concern with sexy time here. Just pay attention to like compliments from an admirer or somebody. It says hidden secrets can harm you. Finding out way more about this person. They're not changing their ways. I'm telling you right now, whoever you're dealing with, they're not going to change. So no matter what they say to you, I'm telling you right now, this person is not. And they're also, because the Queen of Swords in the upright is clarity and truth, and somebody who is like open and receptive, has healthy boundaries, has been through a lot. This person's been through a lot, but they're still not changing. I'm also getting something you've been through a lot. Time to go out and have fun. Good advice from a wise person. And you'll be taken care of in difficult times. Leo, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.